Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Benfica.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Yamal looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Driving on and making good progress. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great vision. It's a promising position. Here it climbs up big! Goal! Manchester United! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Chance, surely! They've done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Yamal picks it up out wide. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. And that should get the job done. That'll be a throw-in. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Best. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. Oh, can he get onto this? Thuram cuts out the pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Thuram cuts it out, and it's Rooney. Lofted in, tries to get it clear, and a chance! Pele is flagged offside. Lovely bit of skill. Ibrahimovic. Goal! Benfica! And the comeback is complete. Benfica go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Nesta does really well to win the ball there. Vieira. And this is Ibrahimovic. He is through here. 5 minutes till the break. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, they can break here. Well timed, excellent interception. Crossed in early.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And he's being shifted off it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vieira picked out brilliantly. Shoots! It's hit the upright. Has another go! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. And it's half-time here.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Benfica in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And the action is back underway. Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira. Some really good ball movement. Solid goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Brilliantly cut out. And they've got rid. And it's Vieira. Gerrard with the clearance. Benfica have the chance to go the other way.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Gerrard. Pelé receives it in a good position here. It's Pelé! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Chooses the big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Benfica have their second corner now. And the finish! Yes! And they are cruising away. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well,
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Now the delivery. Schmeichel claims it, safe hands. Ferdinand. It's Pelé! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now a sudden chance to counter.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's neat. Drop chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ferdinand tries to clear. He's a sharp little ball here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Vieira. Benfica are looking to break at pace. Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And that's put paid to a promising move. Played into space. And it's Roberto Carlos. Looking to play him in. Now it's Drogba.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Yamal is onto this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vieira, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Plays it out wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pirlo is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Pele, and the finish! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Vieira can see things others simply cannot. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Gerrard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nice looking ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a good run down the left. Vieira. He won't be happy with that one. Pirlo. Vieira. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Gerrard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and he welcomes it in. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and inspects. It's a mighty effort! It's loose now and they want to get it back. No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And the shot! Goal! Benfica! There is the breakthrough! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Benfica have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Benfica leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0.
Benfica have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
It's a searching pass. Oh, that's clever. Nesta cuts it out. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Benfica are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are back underway.
Benfica really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this. Benfica are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
And it's Luis Suarez. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Pirlo really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And this is Pele. Lovely feet. Gerrard. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good.
Vieira! It goes to show he is human after all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Substituição para o Benfica.
Número 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 7. Cristiano Ronaldo. Número 10. Número 8. Gerard.
Across it goes.
Vão dar os seus
And he was alert to it.
Número 20. Número
They want to be quick
45.
here. It's breakaway
Número
time.
4. Número 22. Yaya Touré. Está
Well, the boss
a
won't be
receber
happy
uma
about that
substituição.
at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Collar. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Roberto Carlos. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Touré did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Cruyff is wide and looking to get onto this. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. Roberto Carlos with the clearance. Now it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
He's tried one! Sensational from Eto'o! About as smooth as it gets. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 19.
Benfica are making a change now.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good move. Big chance! It's bounced back off the post. Saliba goes back to front. Now he's got space here. Eto'o looking to run onto it. And this is Cruyff. Corner number 2 then. It's Bale!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Pedri. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And this is Cruyff. There's the shot! And he's gone long. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking them out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Benfica have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. That's tidy. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Eto'o. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Osimhen. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Floated through. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
Been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
That's a throw. Alonso, and he's gone backward here. Ferdinand. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Benfica do have a chance to counter here. Yamal. And it's Vieira. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. No, that's been intercepted. Yamal. Vieira. Roberto Carlos. Roberto... Oh, what a climb! Goal! Benfica! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. Rooney is wide and looking to get onto this. Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rooney plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone, and he was quick to react. Gerrard. Oh, good-looking ball. Nicely spread. That is lovely. And he lines up a... He rises! Oh, it rattles the bar! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Now it's Pelé, played out towards the right wing. That's an excellent interception. And he's there to clear it. Gerrard. Benfica have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. That's been cut out, well played. Messi in acres of space out wide. Vieira. Gerrard. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Ferdinand makes the interception. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, sweet feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's being urged to shoot. Vieira. Roberto Carlos, who's set up 1 goal so far. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Pelé, well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rooney. Xavi Alonso. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Can he get it through? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi.
Benfica couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Nesta.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Xabi Alonso into the channel. Rooney receives it in a wide position. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Benfica are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are already promptly back underway. Knocks it into space. Yamal. He's had a shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. A case now of complete control. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Yamal powering forward here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rooney, oh, they could break here. Rooney puts his foot on the gas. Corner. Now that's not going to trouble anybody. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Ibrahimovic. And a shot! Oh, what has happened here?
Benfica are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Roberto Carlos. Well, there's the clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, that's fabulous. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Xabi Alonso cuts out the pass. And this is Messi. Threads one in. And this is Pele. He might have a shot. He has done it. They're back within reach. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, is this the start of a comeback?
Substitutions taking place.
Benfica still have the cards to affect this game. Roberto Carlos.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cross from Cafu.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Pele. Coming on to replace him is number 20,
Xabi Alonso.
Owen.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Maldini. shifted it to the flank. And here's Scholes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. He'd be disappointed with that. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cafu. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Xavi Alonso, and it's Scholes. Now Rooney. And this is Owen, and he's onside. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. Xavi Alonso. And here's Scholes. Tries to pass it through. That is ended up in no man's land. Could be danger here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. And this is Pele. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
And Messi! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Rooney. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Rooney!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Age beyond the defence. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Collar. Messi. Now, can they get him away? That's the end. Benfica are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. There's no flag. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position. He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Throw it. Ferdinand. And it's Maldini. Pirlo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's a great chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
River Plate finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
River Plate clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, he's asking too much with that. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Delivered across. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's a quick one. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Benfica have themselves a chance from the spot. Schmeichel will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Ronaldo receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's nice. Lovely ball and a real chance. Pele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Punched away. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Ferdinand. And he's managed to get free. Bergomi proves too strong, too smart. Bergomi with the clearance. Roberto Carlos. Cross in. Benfica are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Benfica are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schmeichel clears. Back in possession and ready to go again. Gerrard. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. No, that's been intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pele, coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Ibrahimovic, distributed tidily. Nicely shaped ball. Shot could be on. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, that was vital. Pele. 5 minutes till the break. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That has not gone well. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Gerrard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found the right shapes to shoot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. There was, and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
elementos da equipa de segurança de cada bancada, por favor, dirijam-se à sala do pessoal.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Contra o Borussia Dortmund.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Yamal. And it's played in. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And here's Roberto Carlos. Yamal, chance to deliver. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He won't be happy with that one. Cristiano Ronaldo. That is lovely. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, what? Can he finish? He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was...
Vieira! Off the post! Referee's given a throw. Vieira. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Vieira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now, can they get him away? Flashes it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's a good-looking delivery.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste. He's been really sharp. That's a great interception.
Gullit producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Benfica are behind here, despite their domination of possession. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Cafu. Oh, such a clever touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pelé. Zanetti could try cutting inside here. Roberto Carlos is there, and he can get that clear. And a chance! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That has not gone well. Pelé. Benfica are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And that has put paid to that. Pelé, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Dida sends that a long way. Cafu. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Roberto Carlos. Well, that is one way to stop him. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Pelé threads one in. He's found a way through. Zanetti gets into some space. Quick look, then plays it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And this is Messi. And the half-time whistle goes. Some first-half thoughts?
Benfica really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, they could break here. And he's running through. Forwards and with intent. And they win it back again. And it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Pele is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well read, and the danger is averted. Yamal, now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi, and this is Messi, and Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And this is Ronaldo. Passes short and sharp. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great run on the overlap here. He is through here. Ferdinand with the clearance. That's a sharp pass. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Roberto Carlos.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now he's got space here. Chips it through. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot, surely! Euphoria, utopia! And they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, one moment you're... And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Contra o Manchester United.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply...
Oh, smashing header! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So Rafinha! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Benfica with the corner. They're first. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's Gerrard. Oh, good ball! And the shot! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is...
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! Pelé. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Gerrard. Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's a sharp pass. Looking to play him in. And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Best actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played into the box, terrific header! Goal! Benfica! And they get themselves in front! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Benfica take the lead. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's made its way to him. Ronaldo chasing after it. And it's Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi threads one in. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Benfica clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And they're back on the ball again. Pele. And he's worked it through. And he's found the way past. Ibrahimovic concedes a free kick for that. Araujo, very much a man of this moment. And he's going to have his name taken. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a quick one. Gerrard. He's looking wide. Yaya Toure. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Best conjures time and space where few can. Oh, that's fabulous. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he cuts out the supply. And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty...
And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Toure gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. That is great defending, so alert. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Best, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Toure did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's on it. Can he get away? He's got away. Played out to the right. Oh, what a climb! He scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The move... And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
Yamal. He's through here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Takes a shot! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And no, that was never going to make it. Rafinha. Now it's Olise. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rafinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A lot of space ahead of him. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Benfica are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ibrahimovic is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rafinha. Rafinha! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans
and
have pulled
welcome
out
to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence,
Rashford! He's missed, but not by that far.
if they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a sharp pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pele. Oh, well played. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And Rafinha! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rashford goes on a charge down the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Plays it across.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And it's Koundé. Good read, needed to be. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Aimed beyond the defence. Played in deep. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rafinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Rafinha, given the lift of his goal. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Pele purring. It's Pele! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that was a half-decent effort. And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Benfica find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Knocks it into space. Martinez is wide and looking to get onto this. Yamal! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And this is Ronaldo. Now this could be a chance. A whisker away from making it 4.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Zanetti gets across to intercept that. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
De Jong. Pele. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was quick to react. Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Steaming on goalwards. It's Pele! It's loose, and there's a ring. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
There will be
Rafinha.
1 minute added time.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And this could be the final action of the first half. Ibrahimovic! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And we hit half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Benfica absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Benfica, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's a key interception. De Jong. And now the breakaway. Looking for options for movement. And he's got the beating of his man. And Rafinha. Chance here to counter. Great run on the overlap here. Pele. And that has been clubbed away. That'll be a throw. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Yaya Toure. It's a really well-measured ball. Picked out brilliantly. Rashford. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Yamal. So we've reached the hour mark. No way through there. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Searching pass he's played there. Ferdinand cuts it out.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
De Jong. Looking for the run. Oh, that was vital. Yaya Toure.
This is the time you need that pace.
Yamal. And it's Rashford. And this is Ronaldo. Rafinha. And he's on his way. It is a corner.
Substitution on the field.
Good reason for
14,
optimism here.
Rashford. Number 10, Yamal.
Rafinha! Oh, taken with style. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Pele charging forward, the ball at his feet. Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Mbappe. Can he get it through? Tries to pass it through. Foden plays Wirtz! He's put it wide. And it's Zanetti. And this is Ronaldo. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's only too happy to take that back. And this is Pele.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
No way through, so back Pele! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
There will be
Great
one
vision.
more added time.
Lovely face to... And the shot! And that is as far as it goes. Benfica really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Grealish, I like a lot. To me, he's a combination of a number 10 and a modern midfielder in the sense that he has that creativity as well as the drive and work rate that's expected.
He rises! Pass somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yamal! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tonali unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Rafinha. Yamal. Well, there's the clearance.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Bergomi. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Gabriel. And it's Bergomi. Looking to play him in. Under will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pele quietly revving up. Pele running with the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal gets into a good position. Yamal's cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bergomi. And Gabriel. Zanetti. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You
just about within shooting range.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Tonali, and it's Grealish. Oh, well played, lovely. Opts for safety. Now it's Under. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Benfica can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Yaya Toure. And Rafinha. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pele. Oh, what has happened? Shoots! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Benfica merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Benfica can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. Benfica carrying a 1-goal lead. Havertz! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ferdinand chooses to go cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Now it's Rafinha. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this... Oh, shooting chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Tonali. Jordan Henderson. To Under. Neither of these two want to come off second best. 60 minutes played. Now it's Havertz. Grealish.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Under going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he spark a counter here? He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now he's off and running. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Havertz, and it's Tonali. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bergomi. Grealish. And it's Tonali. To Henderson. Under. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Benfica clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Kai Havertz. Number 22, Under. Number 20, El Hadj Diouf. Number 15,
And it's Bergomi.
Grealish. Number 8, Tonali.
Zanetti.
Coming on the field, number 11,
1-0
Bale.
as we head
Number
towards the
10,
end.
Messi.
Is there any support? He might not need it.
Dembele. Number 21, San
Ferdinand.
Maximin. Number 9, Xavi Simons. Substitutions taking place.
Cafu. Driving forward. And here's Osimhen. Cafu. Big header. It's in. 2 to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Benfica could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's
There
going to
will
be
be
very
1 minute
hard for them
added
to find the
time.
character to respond from that.
He has found the way through. Delivers with whip.
That's good defensive concentration.
Lovely bit of skill. Roberto Carlos. Deep cross. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And that is as far as it goes. Benfica can probably lay claim to the title of... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Benfica contra o Inter.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Maldini wins the duel this time. And they're quick to get it back. Searching pass he's played there. That's really well manoeuvred. Vieira. Platini. Seedorf. Mateus. That's a cute ball. And that's an excellent interception. Seedorf is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. It's a searching pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Tries to play it through, and he's intervened well there. Keeper's got good distance on that. And here's Hullet. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Rafinha. Rafinha running with the ball. Looking for the run. He's had a shot! Goal! Benfica! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo.
Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Benfica have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Hullet. And they win it back again. And the pass is intercepted. Platini. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Swept in. He can get that clear. Now, can they get him away? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a key interception. Ferdinand. He's picked his way through. It's Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. That's the keeper's ball. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Played into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Rafinha, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
Benfica really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Vieira. And it's Michel Platini. And here's Suarez. And Rafinha. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Hullet. Hullet! Yaya Toure. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Hullet. Vieira. Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Hullet. Platini threads one in. Good read, needed to be. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Benfica are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are back underway. Chance for a shot! And it's in! Inter are back in business! So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to...
It's Luis Suarez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substituição para o Benfica.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Ibrahimovic. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 4, número 20.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, nicely intercepted. Cafu. Looking to play him in. Cafu. And he's managed to get free. Oh, the ball's run loose here. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira.
Benfica really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Luis Suarez. Cafu. Rafinha cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Benfica perhaps contemplating their next change here. Cafu engages and forces him off the ball. Vieira played out to the left flank. Yaya Toure. He's in a good position here. Mateus. And it's Luis Suarez. Seedorf, who does have an assist to his name. Rafinha.
Kohler really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice looking ball. Can he get onto this? Toure gets across to intercept that. Well, that's a little loose. Oh, can he get onto this?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That ball looks a good one. Nice interception, well timed. And he's quick to snatch it back. Maldini. Rafinha. That's an imaginative pass. Short changes him with that pass. Pass is just off target.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Nicely aimed pass. Can he get it through? Oh, can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Roberto Carlos. The ball goes in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Taken back almost at once. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Yaya Toure. The final 5 minutes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. Cafu plays... Oh, smash! Against the crossbar! And smartly reclaimed. Cafu. Ball driven to... He gets big! Oh, yes! It's there! And that has raised the roof! Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Benfica take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And that is that. Benfica pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game, Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football on the grandest stage of all.
The entertainer.
Araujo to Gerrard. Rodri. Madrid finding their passes. Pele. Messi. It's Gerrard! Zanetti cuts out the pass. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Zanetti. Benfica are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Pele. Pele ploughing through the middle. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Ronaldinho. Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. That's been drilled forward, and he cuts out the supply. Looking to play him in. Hoisted in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Oh, easy pickings there. Wriggles his way through. He has found the way through. Oh, sweet feet. Out of play for a goal kick. Pele approaching the half-hour mark, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Yamal, he's got away. And the finish! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition, now forced to come out.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Probably be looking to play it square from here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Benfica looking to pass their way through. Ronaldinho.
Benfica really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Pele. Rafinha, now looking to orchestrate a counter. That looks a cracking ball. And he shoots! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! No space, no... And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Olise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, he's hit the bar! Rafinha receives it in a good position here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's been this time, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Benfica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, good ball! Pele shoots! Konate gets good distance on it. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He is just caressing the ball. Costa Curta does really well there. He is strong. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Great vision. And this is Van Nistelrooy. That's headed upfield. Benfica are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And the finish! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Roberto Carlos. Rafinha. And here's Yamal. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Olise. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Roberto Carlos. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Ronaldo. He is through here. Olise. Lovely bit of skill. Pele. Rafinha. Oh, good-looking ball. And no, that was never going to make it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pele. Van Nistelrooy.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele. He's on it. Can he get away? Chance for a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Olise to McAllister.
Benfica have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Roberto Carlos. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rafinha. And he's there to belt it away. He's a sharp little ball here. Decent chance! He scored!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Benfica deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Benfica head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Tries to pass it through. He's onside. Ah, such a clever touch. So much time and space here. Cleared without hesitation. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's there to clear it. Benfica are looking to go forward now. Rafinha, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Raul. And this is Dembele. Can he finish? They've scored! Barcelona are back in business. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 21.
Benfica choosing to make the first change.
Número 7.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Número 4.
No question, this is the man you want to... Shot a goal! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Pele just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koller. Benfica do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's there to retrieve it. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Ferdinand. Koller. Now, can they get him away? He's having a shot! Goal! Benfica! And just like that, he's into double figures now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Roberto Carlos picks it up now. He rises!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's being shifted off it. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Pele with the cross. Raul. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played in by Roberto Carlos. Nice looking ball. That has been cut short. Pele. Rijkaard. 75 minutes played. He's free, he has got space. That's a decent clearance. Osimhen.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Gullit. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Gullit is the distributor-in-chief, always... And the shot! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to...
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.